Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. All right, a chance to check out stats for Ty Jerome.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Horford. And it's MP in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Williams. Ty Jerome out there with John Conchar. And there's Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5. GA, if you're a team that's serious about playoff seeding, you're viewing this as the home stretch, aren't you?
Yeah, you don't want to wait until the very end of the year to make your move. This is when you stop experimenting. Just go with the things that you know you do well.
Outside Williams. Jackson looking it over. Pass to Jerome. Jackson setting the pick here for Jerome. Bracket 2 from the corner. The Warriors pull it in. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks. Oh, for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And here's MP for 3. Drops in the tray. MP's got 5 now.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Here's MP after the basket by Jaren Jackson. It's Curry outside, and the Warriors another 3.
A 3-point specialist. Can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Now here's Jackson. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
MP finds Horford. The 3 from MP. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Here's Williams. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's MP. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pelicans got the job done. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Trains the three-pointer.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Pass to Conchar. Over in the corner, Williams launches a 3, sinks the triple. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Santi Aldama comes in for Williams. And it's Scottie Pippen in for Concha. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Horford. Kuminga comes in for Butler. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Curry. Here's Jackson, following the basket by MP. From deep. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Here's MP, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Jerome against MP. Jackson passes to Pippen. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. It's all knotted up. 20 seconds left here in the opening quarter. MP outside. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 15.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Outside Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Concha. Memphis moving that ball around. And stolen by MP. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Buddy Hield, and it's MP in at the 3 slot. Jackson setting the pick here for Williams. Fires from deep. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Jackson.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
So, RJ, when you think about Jaren Jackson, defense is the first thing that comes to mind, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Triple J is a force. He's a perennial candidate for all defensive honors, and I'm glad I didn't have to shoot on this guy.
Pass to Concha. Williams kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Here's Pippen. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. The Grizzlies making a change here. Edie's checked in, and the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that with much more movement on every possession. Modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Jackson.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
MP high post, working on Williams. And that one's good. MP.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Jerome finds Edey. Now here's Pippen. Over to the wing. Jackson a screen on Curry. It's hauled in by MP.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
A fadeaway and another basket for Golden State.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Jackson with the screen. Jerome with it. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Sacramento. And the rejection by MP.
Substitution on the court.
6 to shoot, and stolen by MP. And here we go, fast break, MP's got it.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello. They have a long stretch away from the friendly confines. We'll see what they're made of. I will say, though, beating a team in their own house, sending those fans home upset, oh, I miss that feeling. Man, me too.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Grizzlies.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what.
And that's all for us. Now it's time.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
What stuck out to me was how easily he read the defense and found those cracks for his guys to exploit.
We've got Ty Jerome. Jackson is out there with Williams. Then there's Edey. And it's Conchar in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Tuamazisalo as we begin the second half. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
I mean, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
You like to see the young confidence from MP. Just fires right back with an answer of 3.
Jerome against Curry. Outside Williams. He tries for 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Warriors leading by 14. A 3 from MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Jerome deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jackson. Now Williams. Here's Edey. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams. Over MP. The Warriors pull it in. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Count it. MP's got 44.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Jerome. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Now Conchar. Will it go? The offensive rebound. Here's Jerome. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Well, the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era, when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
And midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
I think for the Warriors, they've simply been on fire lately, ripping off 5 straight wins to help maintain that #1 spot. And with each additional victory, they're becoming more and more confident.
Fader on the way, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Conchar, the pass to Jerome. Now Jackson. 3-pointer. Podziemski grabs the board. Fades back, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, from this 15, 18-foot area, MP showing he can be effective.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Jerome passes to Williams. Here's Aldama. They can use a bucket. The Grizzlies with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2-pointers.
Bounce pass for Jerome. Edie a screen. Here's Conchar. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, "I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life." Back to you, Kev.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Jackson comes in for Williams. And Pippen subbed in for Conchar. Then for the Warriors, Kuminga's come in for Butler. Moody comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Curry. Right side, Pippen. Off target from the wing. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 17-3 run. And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got 51.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
MP against Jerome. Jackson a screen on Kuminga. Aldama passes to Pippen. Puts up a 3. He can't hit that time.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A 3 from MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Pippen. Takes a 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Pippen's got 12.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better
Checked in for the Warriors. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Hield is out there with Moody. And it's MP in at the small forward spot. Pass to Aldama. Jackson a screen on MP. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Williams, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Conchar comes in for Jackson. And it's Ty Jerome in for Pippen. Here's MP. Floats it up for Kuminga. Blows the alley-oop jam. And for Memphis, they're shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Williams finds Edey. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Jerome. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
The 3 from MP. And good. He hits it again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Jackson. The shot will not fall. Good defense by MP. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Shoots a fader. Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Williams kicks to Jackson. Out to the wing. Here's Jerome. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Golden State now. A 14-2 run over the last bit. MP dishes to Kuminga. MP, that's for 2. Again, Golden State.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
MP left side. Banked in off the glass.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Jackson down low. Kuminga on him. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Smooth sailing for Golden State. And a wide open look for MP. Nailed from three-point land.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. So long.